there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the East Carolina Pirates offense takes the field for the first time today. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Back to throw, it's Hauser. This time on target. The Pirates want to crank the tempo. Gives it on the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out and they'll have the ball for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Pirates can really attack on this second and short. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Well, two great plays in a row by the defense, and if I'm on the coaching staff offensively, David, I'm starting to wonder, okay, how can I protect my quarterback? Do we need to move the pocket, change the launch point? Do I got to get the ball out of his hands quicker? Because right now, it doesn't look like my offensive line can hold up.
And when your offensive line can't hold up, there's a lot of things you can do, right? You can keep more guys in to protect. You can try to be a little bit more play action, run the football, keep them off balance. But two plays in a row, two dominant wins, two big sacks to really get this offense going the wrong direction.
North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Fires to the big fella. Let's talk for a second about NC State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Smothers. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Scott.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
From the gun, the ground game. He breaks a tackle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Right down the middle. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Snapped it in the shotgun. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Pirates. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Jacksonville State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This time they'll throw it. The screen, and watch out. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Looking to the big tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. He picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Pirates moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes his man miss. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. To the air, it's Hauser. Got his man downfield. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Converts on fourth down, still going. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. On the ground, it's Montgomery. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. The Pirates have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Snagged in the middle, it's Rodgers. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Find some fresh air.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down, and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Give to the running back. Turning it on. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Catch in the middle. It's Grimes. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The run from the shotgun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is just what you want. You get a first and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Rogers. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UCF is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things inside the bounce house. Trust me when I tell you that. On the field and off it. They're trailing by just 2 to Jacksonville State.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's caught. It's Smith.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They punt it away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Dropping back, it's Bailey. He's got the back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Scott. Wolfpack will get the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gonna look downfield again. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Makes the catch. It's Grimes. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. This time he's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the run, it's smothered. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Caught. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Wolfpack! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He hurls one deep down the left side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Pirates will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Bailey. Quickly complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Pirates headed quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The play action fake.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Just keep slinging it. Caught close to the marker, it's Smith. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
It's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Pirates, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Bowling Green looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Grimes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. He'll do it himself. Makes the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Quick spin on the line. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State to the line on 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air, it's Bailey. The short hands, it's Anderson. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Looking for the end zone. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It smothers. Touchdown, NC State! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball. Playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Thrust that arm out. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Pirates want to move quickly.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They just keep firing. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to...
A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down into 26. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. To throw, it's Bailey. They'll run the screen. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's O'Brien. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. To the air on 2nd down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
The Pirates will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner is stopped. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
And that one stings. Man, this offense had an opportunity to go down the field, score, make this game awesome and super competitive, and they give up a safety and give the football back. I tell you what, they were already in a hurry, and a lot of things had to happen for them to come down the field and win this football game. Now, oof, it's looking like an uphill battle.
He'll take it on the return. Hard running there. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The Pirates in the hurry-up.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Hauser. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Trying to barge their way in. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Rides the back and leaves it. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Looking downfield, it's Hauser. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabbed behind the line, it's Scott. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Working that wide receiver screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. NC State quick to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. And the Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun. Give on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Oh, better look out. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. After the 3-yard. They come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grab behind the line. It's O'Brien. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UCF has the lead right now, but this Knights crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by 5 over Jacksonville State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. They'll immediately call timeout. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. NC State going up tempo. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Makes the grab, it's Jones.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got an open man. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Throws to the tight end. Into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.